Once upon a time, in the city of Enugu, lived a young woman whose name was Ola. Ola was extremely beautiful. She was a popular relationship coach and an influencer who taught women how to love themselves, set boundaries, and choose men with sense. Every Sunday on her Instagram live, she would sit in front of her ring light and preach about red flags like a pastor who specialized in heartbreak deliverance. Ladies, never tolerate disrespect, she would say as she advised her followers to run away from a partner who cheats. In fact, whenever she talked about cheating, her voice would shake with passion as her followers listened and swallowed everything that she said. Ola was the guardian angel of broken hearts, the woman who always pushed for women to raise their standards and leave their cheating partners. According to Ola, a man has to love a woman more than she loves him, as only then would their relationship blossom. Ola lied to the whole world that her relationship was perfect. She posted daily pictures as well as videos with her fiancé Chike, who she portrayed to the world as the perfect man. Ola always had something sweet to say about him, how he treated her like a queen and sacrificed everything for her. In fact, she would always tell her girlies online to get themselves a man like hers, a man who treats his woman like the queen that she was, and so many women strive for that kind of love. They began to compare their relationship with hers, criticizing their partners for not treating them like Ola. Little did they know that Ola was in the worst relationship anyone could ever think of. A relationship where she had to beg to keep her man. A relationship where her man cheated on her with no remorse. Chike blamed Ola for his cheating. It happened one evening after Ola confronted him for the 17th time in 2 months. Chike sat her down and began to speak. "My love, there's something you don't understand." Ola stared at him, her heart pounding in her chest. Chike took a deep breath, held her hands and began to speak. "This cheating I'm doing, it's not me, it's your karma." Ola blinked. "My what?" "Yes, baby," he said, nodding like a gamma lizard. "You offended someone in your past life. Maybe you broke someone's heart. Maybe you stood a good man up during the Stone Age. I don't know, but I am the vessel the universe is using to punish you." Ola stared at him like she was watching a goat recite the national anthem. "My love," Chike continued, "I'm even helping you. I'm here to see you through this punishment. I'll stay with you till you finish paying your debt." Ola should have run that day, but love and public pressure held her hostage because in the eyes of the public, Chike was a king, a gentleman, a prince in shining armor, and all her followers adored him. Brands loved them as a couple as the brand deals continued to pour in. People used them as relationship goals, and Ola did not know what to do. She could not end their relationship now, not with all that she was gaining, and the backlash that would follow if people realized that the man she called perfect was in fact a womanizer. So Ola decided to do something that she could not believe. She covered up everything and decided to keep up appearances. In fact, she began to do more, far more than any sane woman should ever do to protect a cheating man. Every morning by 8 a.m., she would drag Chike out of bed, whether he liked it or not, wipe his sleepy eyes, spray perfume on him, and force him into matching outfits as she made videos and took pictures. Ola posted everything online to mask the pain that was eating deep into her soul. She made videos of them drinking, laughing and even praying together like responsible couples. What people did not know was that after each video, Ola returned to her house in tears. Chike did not give her any form of attention. He did not even remember her birthday, despite the fact that Ola sang it for the whole world to hear. Ola waited for him to return. In her mind, she believed he had planned a surprise party for her. Little did she know that Chike was curled up in bed with another woman. He didn't even remember that the day existed. When he finally came home by 11:58 p.m. When he finally came home by 11:58 p.m., Ola ran to the door smiling like a child. "My love, you're late. I can't wait to see what you've planned," she said to Chike, who looked at her confused. "Planned? Like what?" Ola's smile fell faster than NEPA light. "My birthday," she whispered, as Chike blinked slowly, like someone who was trying to remember the multiplication table. "Ah, is it today?" Ola's heart shattered into fine powder. But because she was determined to protect the image she had created online, she quickly pulled out her phone and forced a kiss on his cheek while she began to record. "Oh, my baby surprised me today," she lied into the camera as she called him the best fiancé ever. Meanwhile, Chike looked like a man being held hostage. He forced a smile and acted so in love with her, whilst Ola endured the smell of another woman's perfume on his body. The scent alone was loud enough to testify against him in the court of law, a mixture of cheap vanilla and disgust, but Ola inhaled it and pretended it was Dior. After recording the video, she rushed to her room, locked the door and sobbed into her pillow so heavily that even the pillow itself wished it could comfort her. Morning came, and Ola woke up with tears in her eyes. She put on makeup, rehearsed a fake laugh in the mirror, and posted for her girlies, who were all waiting for her to post. "Yesterday was magical. My king never disappoints," Ola posted as her followers flooded the comments. "Oh, see relationship goals. Ola, cut so far so. Your man is too good. God bless your home." Ola almost threw her phone in anger. The lies were choking her, like the tight wrapper tied by an angry village auntie. But Ola kept going, because at this point, she was no longer protecting Chike. She was protecting the image she had sold to the entire world. The next week, the cheating scandal started to pour in like rain. A lady posted Chike's picture on Twitter with the caption, "A king who knows how to treat a woman well." Ola saw it and her heart jumped into her throat. She clicked the profile. More pictures appeared. Chike at a restaurant, Chike in a car, Chike smiling like a sugar-coated devil, Chike holding the girl like she was a national treasure. Ola's world went dark for a moment. Instead of confronting him with anger, she did something unbelievable. She commented under the post, "Oh, thank you sis, that's my baby. We love you." She typed it with shaking thumbs. Her followers rushed there clapping for her maturity. A queen, handling drama with grace. Ola is such a secure woman. "Oh, I want this type of peaceful love." Chike did not even notice. He was too busy sending voice notes to another woman, saying that Ola paid him to pretend to be her fiancé. "I'm just helping her life and business." He lied smoothly to the girl, who giggled like a hyena nibbling on some sugar cane. "She's the one forcing all these videos, and the pay is good." The girl squealed in excitement. "Oh, baby, so I'm the real one?" "Yes, nah," Chike replied. "You're my peace. Ola is just work." If heartbreak could kill, Ola would have been buried that night before she could even process the pain. The next scandal hit like thunder. A strange woman came online with receipts. She posted screenshots of the money that Chike had sent to her. 50,000 naira for hair, 120,000 naira for birthday, 200,000 for transport, 15,000 for shawarma, 7,000 for yogurt and granola, 4,000 naira for lip gloss. Ola stared at the screenshot with disbelief. Chike had never given her 1,000 naira to buy pure water. Yet, he was sponsoring another woman's whole life like a ministry calling. Her throat tightened, her eyes watered, her chest pained like she had swallowed raw pepper. But still, she defended him. Ola went to social media and typed, "Anybody can take a screenshot, even my enemies. My man does not cheat." She wrote as her followers applauded and bashed the strange woman, who they all called an attention seeker. The rest of the world simply watched the madness unfold as some sided the strange woman, who they believed was telling the truth. The internet was divided as some began to state that Ola's actions screamed of desperation mixed with denial. But Ola, as usual, ignored every red flag the same way NEPA ignores customers during bill collection. She stood firm like an Iroku as she continued to post videos and images of herself and Chike. However, what she did not know was that the true disgrace had not even begun. Ola decided to confront Chike. She waited for him in his sitting room as she sat stiffly on the couch like a headmistress, waiting for a stubborn pupil. When Chike finally walked in, smelling of sweat and perfume, Ola stood up and began to speak. "Chike, we need to talk," she said, her voice shaking like a phone on vibration. Chike sighed dramatically, dropped his car keys on the table as he looked at her like a woman who was now disturbing his peace. "What is it again? Ola, what is it this time?" he asked as Ola looked him in the eyes and began to speak. "I saw the videos, the receipts, the messages. Women are sending me proof every day. Chike, what is going on?" Chike scratched his head casually. "Oh, "So it has reached you?" he asked, unbothered, like she was asking him why rain falls from the sky. Ola blinked rapidly. "Chike, you're cheating. You've been cheating. Why do you do this to me?" Chike threw his hands in the air as he began to yell at her angrily. "Ola, beg, stop stressing me." "Stop what?" "Chike, I'm your fiancé. This is exactly why you need to calm down," he snapped. "See, Ola, what do you want from me? Eh? What do you want? You want me to die?" Ola's mouth hung open. "What? How? Who is killing you?" "You," he shouted. "You want me to be faithful? Why? For what? Did you sign any contract? Did I tell you I'm monogamous? Did I tell you that I won't see any other woman?" Ola staggered backwards, shocked. "Chike, what kind of talk is this? You're my man, and you owe me your faithfulness." Chike scoffed. "Ola, stop embarrassing yourself. You know I love you, but you are disturbing my life. This whole loyalty thing, can you just allow me to breathe?" He placed his hand on his chest as he said something that made Ola shudder. "Ola, please allow me cheat in peace." Ola screamed. "What?" Chike stepped closer, looking her dead in the eye like a wicked principal. "Let me cheat in peace, oh," he repeated calmly. "All this shouting, crying, confronting me every week. What is it for? Will you die if I cheat? Has cheating ever killed anybody?" Ola clutched the armchair like she needed support to remain conscious. "Chike, what are you saying?" "I'm saying," Chike said, adjusting his shirt, "that you are stressing me. You don't allow me rest. Every time, 'Chike, who is this? Chike, who is that? Chike, where are you? Chike, why are you not online? Chike, why are you online? I beg now." He hissed again like a snake that was disturbed during nap time. Ola felt her blood boiling. "But you are my man. You are my fiancé." Chike waved dismissively. "Ola, calm down. You know I love you, but I also love variety. I'm a man and I cannot be eating rice every day. Sometimes I want beans, sometimes spaghetti, sometimes suya, sometimes egusi, and you can't be all at once." "Chike, shut up!" Ola screamed, covering her ears. "Are you mad? Ola, understand me. You are too emotional. All these small things. You break down like a biscuit soaked in tea." Ola stared at him, tears dropping uncontrollably. "You're disrespecting me, Chike." Chike shrugged. "And you're disturbing me. We all have problems." Chike continued as if reading news. "Listen, I'm not ready to stop cheating. That's who I am. You either manage me like that or leave. But all this fight, I won't do it again. Allow me cheat in peace." He said it so casually, so confidently, so shamelessly that even the ceiling fan paused in shock. Ola wiped her face slowly, heartbroken soul shattered. Then she whispered, "So all these years, you never respected me?" Chike laughed wickedly. "Ola, respect is expensive. You can't afford it." Ola clutched her chest like she had just been stabbed. Chike continued, picking up his keys. "I'm going out. I don't want noise when I come back. And don't call me because I'll be busy." He headed for the door, but before he left, he turned back and added, "You're embarrassing yourself, Ola. If I want to cheat, I will cheat, and there's nothing you will do about it. So allow me cheat in peace," he said as he walked out of the house, gently, casually.
As Ola sank to the floor, her breath shaking as her body began to tremble, Ola could not believe what she had reduced herself to. She could not believe that Chike, the man who once treated her like a queen, had now looked her straight in the eyes and told her to allow him cheat in peace. Ola sat on the cold floor, hugging her knees, shaking like someone who was caught in an early morning harmattan breeze. Her mind replayed every moment, the fake videos, the matching outfits, the forced smiles, the birthday disgrace, the lies she told to her followers, the humiliation, the countless nights she cried herself to sleep. A sharp pain shot through her chest as she began to question her entire existence. "God, is this what love has turned me into?" she whispered as tears fell from her eyes like rain. But just as she sat there on the floor, broken, defeated and exhausted, her phone began to blow up again. A video had surfaced online of Chike kissing another woman behind the club. The video was so clear that one could count the eyelashes in the woman's eye. But Ola cleaned her eyes and came online, holding her cup of juice as she began to speak. "My followers, please ignore the Photoshop video circulating online. My enemies don't want to see me happy. They are working overtime to make sure that they break my engagement. But me, Ola, won't let that happen," she said to her followers, who believed her and began to troll the page that posted the video. Ola could not take it anymore. She thought of what to do and decided to take matters into her own hands. Ola began to follow him secretly. She tracked his location and even began to go through his phone, blocking strange numbers and deleting suspicious messages. One night, she followed him all the way to a hotel in town. As she saw him entering with another woman, her heart shattered into a million pieces. But instead of confronting him, she turned back, wiped her tears and returned home. The next morning, she bought herself flowers and lied to the world that Chike bought the flowers for her. He never stopped spoiling me, she said as she sniffed the flowers. Flowers that she bought with her own money, just to keep up appearances. Her followers screamed when they saw the live video. Oh, see relationship goals now. God when? Ola, your man is too sweet oh. Ola forced a smile so tight that even her face muscles protested. She was tired. Tired of lying. Tired of protecting a demon. Tired of hiding the truth. Tired of living like a slave to an image. But as she was about to drop her phone, her WhatsApp pinged with a message. Hello, Ola. This is Blessing, Chike's real girlfriend. Ola froze. Her heart skipped a beat as her stomach twisted in shock. Before she could type a reply, another message came in. This time, it was a video of Chike in bed, laughing, holding Blessing and calling her his woman. Ola could not breathe as her heart raced like a horse. She watched in terror as another message came into her phone from Blessing.
If you don't want this video on every blog tomorrow morning, you will pay me 5 million naira before midnight. If you delay, I will destroy your brand and expose you for the liar that you are. Ola stared at the message confused. What kind of nonsense is this? She said angrily as she dialed Chike's number repeatedly, but Chike refused to pick her calls. Her hands trembled as she stared at the threat on her screen. Her chest felt tight. Her vision blurred as her breath came in sharp, short gaps. 5 million naira for a video I didn't even record? For a man who told me to my face to allow him cheat in peace? Ola's fingers shook violently as another voice note popped up on her screen. Better pay quickly. I don't joke. By tomorrow morning, your career will be finished. I don't have anything to lose. Ola felt the room spin. She fell back against the wall, sliding down slowly until she finally hit the floor. But then, something inside her snapped, not in a weak way, not in a defeated way, but in a dangerous, silent way. The kind of snap that happens when a woman finally gets tired of being tired. Ola wiped her tears. She inhaled deeply. Then very calmly she typed back, "Post it." Her message said, as Blessing went offline in shock. For a moment, the world went silent. Even the ceiling fan seemed to hold its breath. Ola dropped her phone on the table, her hands no longer shaking. A strange peaceful stillness settled over her as she said to herself, I'm done protecting him. I'm done tolerating a man who has no atom of respect for me. For the first time in a very long time, Ola stood up with a straight spine, her shoulders back, her jaw firm, her tears gone. She walked to the mirror, wiped off her old makeup, and applied a fresh one to her face, not for her followers, but for herself. By the time she finished dressing, she looked like a woman who had just risen from ashes. Her eyes were clear, her voice steady as she sat in front of her ring light and went live. Within 2 minutes, 11,000 people joined. The comments exploded. Ola, what's happening? Queen, are you okay? Why is your face serious? Is Chike fine? Say something, please. Ola inhaled deeply, opened her mouth and shattered the internet. Ladies, I lied to you. Everywhere fell silent as her followers all paused and listened to what she had to say. Everything you admired, everything you envied, everything I posted, it was fake. The comments went wild. What? What do you mean fake? Ola, stop playing. Ola continued, her eyes glistening. I've been living a lie. The man you call king, the man I showed you as perfect. The truth is, she swallowed painfully. He has been cheating on me for years with multiple women. Everyone opened their mouths in shock as Ola wiped the tear from her eyes as she continued to speak. Yes, my king forgot my birthday. He told me to my face to allow him cheat in peace. He called me emotional, desperate, embarrassing. I've been crying behind cameras, smiling for you all during the day and breaking down at night. The live went silent. Even her haters stopped typing. Ola's voice shook, but she pressed on. I made up moments, faked gifts, false videos. I was trying to protect a man who doesn't even protect me. I'm done. Another message flashed across her screen, a notification from Blessing. She ignored it and continued. I know a video is trending. I know more are coming. So before any woman tries to blackmail me again, she lifted her chin proudly. Here are the videos. And before anyone could breathe, Ola's screen shared the video Blessing had sent. Yes, the exact same video meant to destroy her. Chike laughing in bed with Blessing, caressing her, calling her my real woman, mocking Ola, insulting her career, calling her brand fake and fraudulent. The entire life screamed, "Oh my God, he said that? Ola, no now. This man is a demon." My chest. Blessing recorded this, so she wanted to blackmail you, but Ola wasn't done. She returned to the camera, calm, composed, and fearless. So if you came here to see disgrace, here, take it, I'm done hiding. She took a shaky breath and looked into the camera. Blessing, since you wanted to send it to blogs, I saved you the stress. Her phone buzzed with 2,000 screenshots being taken. Then she ended with a line that shook the entire country. I'm choosing myself today. Enough is enough. When she ended the live, Instagram trembled. Comments exploded as people rushed to Blessing and Chike's page to drag them. Blogs went mad as everyone began to discuss the story. Chike, who was once loved by everyone, became the typical example of the kind of man no woman wanted. In fact, all the women that flocked around him blocked his number as they feared being linked to the scandal that he was now facing. The deals he got easily because of the good image Ola had put up of him in the past began to disappear one after the other as Ola broke off their engagement. Chike pleaded with her to reconsider, but Ola's mind was already made up. Her follower count skyrocketed from 300,000 to 500,000 in less than 24 hours, and although many bashed her for living a fake life, Ola understood one thing clearly: owning your truth is better than dying inside a beautiful lie. The lesson to be learned from this story is that no amount of pretending can save a relationship built on disrespect, and no image is worth more than your peace of mind. Love should never require you to shrink, beg, or suffer just to look happy for the world. When someone shows you who they truly are, believe them and choose yourself. Healing begins the moment you stop protecting the person who is destroying you and start protecting your own heart instead. I hope you